let's give some a moment of appreciation. We got the new Justice, Supreme Court Justice Katanji Jackson. She's been officially voted in. Let's give her some claps. Yeah. So she will be officially sworn in a little later down the line, but she's been officially voted in. And so she did do a little acceptance speech, which was cool. You know what I mean? I did catch that, you know. Of course, Joe was out there trying to look cool with his little shades on. You know, he always try to throw the shades on when he trying to look cool or whatever. But I'm really happy to see somebody like her because she is qualified. You know what I mean? She is highly intelligent and she deserves what she got. So, you know, hopefully they won't give her too much flack, you know what I mean? Because it's like they try to prevent as many people of color as getting to those positions. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, the thing of it is, though, she's gonna serve their interest, though. Like I said, I mean, now on the surface, I'm happy for it because you know at least inspire some of our children to sell to those heights.
Right.
So I can respect it for that, but the real reason that she was selected is because and I'm not even talking about the whole like, oh, she got a white husband. I ain't, it's whatever. But the agenda, it ain't gonna be towards people, black people. I'll put it like I ain't gonna say people of color because that's
right, that's
a broad brush. So yeah. So black, but again, like I said, they really tried to put her through hell. Like I think like the whole clips of what was that? Was that Mitch McConnell or what McConnell?
I think so, like, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, you're the most qualified judge you'll have. You this, that, and the third. I'll say no. I'm like,
right.
Get the fuck out.
Exactly.
Like how you go? But it is what it is.
Yeah, you know how you ain't never win with people like that.
Yeah,
man.
you know how that guy is, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I don't wish nothing bad on you. But goddamn it, I don't wish nothing good on Mr. McConnell.
In the words
of Grandmaster Cat. We'll just go back.
We'll leave it like
that. That's gonna be the subtitle of this whole fucking.
Right. I might have to make that the title of this episode.
Yeah, I don't wish that bad on
you, But anyway, yeah. So shout out to her. Katanji Jackson, now Justice Katanji Jackson. Just happy for her. To see somebody of our skin tone in that position. And they really hating because she got like a black name, Katanji.
And Jackson,
right? And Jackson. It's like Jackson is enough for them to swallow, but damn, they like
Katanji.
That's why they hated Barack. They was like, damn, Barack Obama, what the hell does that even mean? They hated that shit. That was one of the first things they hated about him. You couldn't just call yourself Toby.
You just couldn't call yourself. You couldn't call yourself Tim.
Right. But anyway, just wanted to kind of give her some flowers on that. But anyway, we can move on.
Yeah.
My man Lee Daniels has apologized to Monique.
Yeah,
what do you think? Settle down.
All right. No, like I said, man, like I was telling you on the phone, like, black men and black women do not need to be fighting each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least not on a public stage.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to do that. So I'm glad that they hashed it out and, I'm saying they got the, he issued the apology.
And I mean, they may not even agree on certain things, but it's like, just let that shit ride.
Yeah, because
squash that shit.
Yeah, I mean, because, that's definitely, the way the climate of the world is right now and stuff, there's definitely too much stuff going on.
Way too
much stuff to be going on to really be holding on to any grudges anything right now. Like, black people. If you ever get a chance to look at this, just hear it from me. Look, we gotta hash out our differences. We all ain't gonna agree. Sometimes, and that's what they use. That's what they use against us. Sometimes we all ain't gonna agree. We all ain't gonna. But what we do need to do. Oh, there it go. Yeah, soon I start kicking it.
Damn.
Yeah, old sucker bird. Old sucker bird. Like, yeah, I can't get them to talk about unity. Nah, talk about this. Talk about some nigga shit. Talk about some nigga shit. Come on, man.
Hit the button on it.
Yeah, hit the button on it. Yeah, they talking about getting black people together. Right. Fuck it up. But yeah, y'all hash out y'all differences, man. And that's good because really what that looked like, a man fighting a woman over something.
Yeah.
Even if even realistically, even if it was white man and a white woman doing that, what does that look like? That looks weak to me. That looks weak to me. Why are you see?
Yep.
See?
Yep.
See?
Suckerbird.
I even was saying good shit, and he's like, "Nah, we can't have that either."
Right. No unity.
No unity. No, we gotta fuck it up. There we go. We back.
That's his way of saying change the subject.
Change the subject, niggas.
But
when was I mad on you?
I don't wish nothing
bad.
Oh, there's nothing good on you.
Nothing good on you either. Yeah, man. Just hashing it out.
I'm glad they did that, man.
Yeah.
That was really big. Because even if they have to disagree on certain things, just have some respective differences. You know what I mean? So, because he I think she was at one of her shows, and he came up on stage during the show and apologized to her.
That's what's up.
Now, I will admit it threw me off a little bit because the way he said the apology, he was like, I apologize for anything if there was anything I did that hurt you. And it was kind of one of them things like, there was kind of.
Yeah.
You kind of blackballed this woman, straight up and down. So, you might want to cut that out. But, she got an apology and she seemed to be happy, genuinely happy about it. And supposedly he has been working on a movie that had Octavia Spencer in it, and she had to back out, and so now he's supposedly going to be putting Monique in her place.
Okay.
So that's a good thing to kind of begin that healing process. Yes. So I like that. You know what I mean? I just hope he was genuine about it. He seemed to be, but hopefully it wasn't just like, I just want people to stop hating me, so I'm gonna just apologize to her.
Which reminds me, did he ever pay Dame Dash's money?
He did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took him a while, but he did it. I think I saw a story where, it didn't make a big headline, but it was like either Dame or him, one of them finally opened up and said, "Yeah, the money has been paid."
I ain't gonna lie, though. Man, Dame Dash ran up on his ass.
Now that was funny.
He said, where's my money? Got closer, man. Man, look now. I don't have it, Dame. I'm gonna get it.
Right.
Where's the money?
Right. Like Dave, I'm in front of the white people now. Can you let it go, please?
Let's smile together.
Right.
Walk together.
But yeah, Dame Dash, that's how he's always been. He gonna approach you and he gonna be a little loud about it. And, a lot of people say that's what kind of messed up Rockefeller. Because have you ever gone back and watched the documentary videos called the Fall of Rockefeller? Or
nah, I haven't.
What the Last Days of Rockefeller?
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah, it's all over YouTube. It's a bunch of clips. Some of them like 10 minutes, some like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it shows a lot of behind the scenes where people were just taping during the time when everything was falling apart. And a lot of it was just Dame just screaming on the office people because he was mad because they was doing shit that wasn't supposed to be done a certain way, which he was in the right for being upset about it. But they're saying that, when you're in corporate America, you can't handle it like that. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. So the same way he did to Lee Daniels, he was doing that same shit up in Def Jam offices. He was going in there raising hell like Ice Cube went in there and got all his money. when he was breaking shit on the
Oh
wall.
yeah. I don't know what happened. So, nah, fuck that. We gonna fix this now. Came over with that baseball bat and shit. I don't blame him on that.
My man said he got Cube on his yacht and said I wrote him a check right there. Like, nigga, we ain't gonna let this shit happen again. My man.
Nah.
You know, Ice Cube don't play that shit. So yeah. But you know, that's how that went. But yeah, you should definitely check that out. The Last Days of Rockefeller.
Okay, I would definitely.
Because they were showing, there was one time where, and I don't mean to ramble about this.
Nah, you fine.
There was one time where I think one of the biggest things that broke them up, Jay-Z and the other executives had a meeting about some stuff with Dame's artist, and Dame wasn't included in the meeting. He didn't find out until like a day or two later. And it's like, oh yeah, we just had a big meeting about your artist, and we're gonna handle things like this. And he was like, what the fuck? How you gonna have a meeting about my artist and I'm not even in it?
Yeah.
Which, so he was right, but you know, he still, you know, he was just going off on him, yelling all through the halls of Def Jam and wherever the offices were.
That was because that's right, because Jay-Z became president.
Right.
Of Def Jam at that time.
Yeah.
I think that's what, you know, when Cool J was saying that shit, just because you're a chef, just because you bake a cake, don't make you a chef. I think that's what he was alluding to.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it is what it is, man, you know, but that's how it went down pretty much.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, you know, I'm really happy to see some sort of closure. A lot of people have been asking, since Lee Daniels has apologized to Monique, do you think Oprah or Tyler Perry will follow suit? And I have to admit, I don't think anything's going to happen on their part. Now, Tyler, he kind of said something in the beginning, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, in the ways of an apology, but he was trying to be kind of like, let's keep this on the down low. You know, I don't really agree with Oprah and Lee Daniels. You know, you cool with me. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he was kind of, but you know, a lot of people gave him flack over that because it was like a private phone conversation, and it got leaked or some shit like that. So,
but he but that's the thing too. I would probably see Tyler Perry apologize before.
Yeah, I definitely. I can see Tyler. If anybody does anything, it would be Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler knows. But yeah. So you know, that's what happened with that. You know, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about Lee Daniels apologizing to Monique. And don't forget, while you're doing that, hit the buttons.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and move on. My man T.I., you know, a couple weeks ago, he had a run-in with a local comedian in Atlanta. And, you know, basically the way the story was portrayed was that he got mad because this person was throwing shots at him in her stand-up routine about his allegations. You know, we all know the allegations, you know, that he was, him and his wife got caught up in, and, you know, he got mad and was like, you know, nah, and he took the mic from her and was talking shit to her and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Talking about I'm not in no trouble, neither is my wife, neither one of us have done shit, so that's why we still here, because we ain't do shit, so stop talking about shit you don't know about. But you know, you still are being accused of it, you know what I mean, whether you say you're innocent or not, you're still being accused of it. Now the comedian chick, you know, she's a young chick out of Atlanta. The way she explained it a couple days later, she said that basically, T.I. was there. He did a performance. You know, he'd been doing stand-up or whatever.
Yeah.
And he went on before her, I think. And so, while she was doing her thing, he was in the audience and started heckling her at first. Like she hadn't said shit about him. He just started calling her out of her name, B, this, and boo, you whack, or some shit like that. You know, just kind of taunting her a little bit.
Yeah.
So, because of that, that's why she started throwing out, oh, well, nigga, you being accused of rape, and you being accused of this. And so, you know, he got mad. But if what she says is true, you know, why you going to get mad at her? You start talking shit to her. You know, leave her alone. She young. You can tell she ain't even that old. You know, she young, trying to get in the game. If motherfuckers heckle you ain't going to like that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's all we've been doing is talking about how wacky your little comedy is. You know what I mean? So you don't like that shit either. So I don't know if she lying, but she seemed like she was telling the truth. You know, why would she lie about that? And he hasn't denied it. he hadn't come out and said, "No, I didn't talk shit to her." So I assume that what she says is right.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Y'all comedians, I'm not calling for violence, but what I'm saying is, y'all might need to put that in check.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be a problem.
yeah,
The comedy stage is the last stage of where people can really say what they feel in a joke.
yeah.
This is like where back in the old nobility days, is the jester could say shit to the king without getting his head cut off.
Right.
That's what this is. And the
Yep.
thing of it is, it's like, I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't, now, as far as T.I. performing the art of comedy and all that stuff, I don't have a problem with. But you can't start, especially someone like starting out. Now, I can understand if it was like Bruce or some shit like that. Somebody that's established, you said something.
Right.
But you rather take a woman from all people.
Right.
A woman from all people, and you're gonna try to attack her.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that makes you look weak.
Yeah, I agree. I think it made him look real weak. And, I wish they had more of it on tape because you only really get to see T.I. kind of going off on her.
Yeah.
You don't really get to see the part where he might have been heckling her or whatever before that.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments, because it's been going around and, I have yet to, I think the girl's telling the truth. He probably was heckling her and that was just her way of defending herself. You know what I mean? So.
And really, like, on T.I. said, like I said, the only thing I heard him talk about is like other comedians and how whack they are. But it's like, well, nigga,
Right.
you ain't really started.
Right.
How you gonna talk about how whack somebody is and you ain't even started? Like,
exactly.
You talking about these people are trying to get on, but
yeah,
I'm like, nigga, you already established. You got one career. You already got a career that you already established,
right?
And people. Gravitated towards you and things, you already got that established. Why are you shitting on people that are trying to make it in this?
Exactly.
You just now getting in here.
Yep.
So what's going on? Make it make sense to me?
Yeah, make it make sense, man. Well, anyway, I mean, speaking of people running up on stage as comedians, we gotta take it back to the Oscars a little bit. Because they just banned Will Smith for his incident where he slapped Chris Rock. So he banned for 10 years. I mean, I think it's a little excessive, but, it is what it is. Will said he accepts it. He's not going to fight it. But I think they only did that because he recently resigned from the Academy because he was part of the board. And so because he resigned, he kind of disabled their firearm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really have much else to do. They were like, shit, we was gonna fire your ass. But now, we can't, but we got to do something and we got to make it look good. So I think if you were going to ban them, maybe about 5 years would have been all right. I wouldn't do a whole 10. If I was going to ban them, it would have been like 5
a year
or less. Yeah.
A year is all. Look, I want to shout out my man, Review Tech USA.
Okay.
And that's something that he was talking about. It's like, really, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't think what Will Smith did was wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, the punishment is way excessive.
Right.
It's just too excessive.
Yeah.
And there's people in Hollywood that did way worse than what Will Smith did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they still got their career.
Oh, yeah.
Roman Polanski.
Mm-hmm.
Raped the kid. Got caught raping the kid. Fled overseas doing his shit. Put out a book saying that he did it. Nothing happened to him. Got a reward.
Right.
Got a reward.
Yep. It's man, listen.
Nobody ain't taking nothing from him.
Not at all. So,
but I mean,
crazy,
we know. But
man.
I'm gonna shut up about that.
Yeah, I feel like, they always feel like, we got to make an example out of the black suit who
Oh
step
yeah.
out of line. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. But it wasn't. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. Like to me, even if he did do that, he did it. It was he should be reprimanded.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like, come on,
definitely.
man, that is just too excessive. But I had to say, I'm gonna shout out Michael Rappaport too because he said something that made to me it kind of made sense. He
Okay,
said that
okay.
really, shit, that you talking about banning them for 10 years? Hell, you doing them a favor. The Oscars probably ain't gonna be here in 6 years because no one don't
Right.
even fucking look at it.
Exactly.
So it is
Yep,
what it is.
exactly, man. Eventually that shit's going to phase out.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, like I said, man. I mean, and even shout out Jim Carrey. That's something he was saying. Like the Hollywood ain't the cool club no more. It's everybody that's in Hollywood. Like everything that's you got Netflix. They got their own studios. You got Tyler Perry. They got their own. They got their studios. You got other people have their studios. Other actors are having their studios. So now you could just do other stuff. You go with other people. You ain't got to do no crazy stuff to get in the movies. You just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now
Absolutely.
you got options, and they got other people doing other things. Hollywood kind of just, they thought they had this whole trick bag, but
Right, exactly.
yeah, it just.
Yep. But we'll see, man. It is what it is. We need to get more different types of award shows and things like that. Not we don't need to take it back to the Source Awards, but we still need to do better. Better
Yeah.
than that. But anyway, that is. Let us know what y'all think about Will Smith being banned for 10 years. Let us know in the comments how y'all feel about that. But my man Crooked Eye, King Crook, he just had an interview we did with Joel Ortiz
All right, all
on
right.
Crook's Corner. So, I thought that
But
was kind of
basically,
cool.
about an interview with half the group that
Right.
you did the brothers.
Let's talk about the album.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That's basically what they did. They talked a lot about the album and, and their experience in recording it and, how,
Good album, by the way.
It really good album.
Good album.
Yeah. So, it was a good interview. It was about 35, 40 minutes. So, go check it out. And, they just basically still kind of just saying, and they did talk about doing more music together. They was like, yeah, this is it for the Slaughterhouse Conversation. So if we're going to do more music in the future, it's going to be on a different subject. We will not be returning to the Slaughterhouse Conversation at all.
Well, that's cool. 'Cause, I mean, well, they did. I did see that episode with a little bit the clip of Joe Budden's podcast, and they said they kind of hashed it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it is, man. But yeah, I like the album, and I would love to hear more music from them. I know that Crooked Eye is supposedly working on his final solo album, and supposedly that's going to be like his magnum opus, type of deal. So I'm really excited for that, and I hope that they do more music together as a duo, because they sound good together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They complement each other a lot. And I don't think Joel Ortiz gets enough credit, man. In the conversation, because I've always said this. I said this for the last few years, like since we've been doing the podcast, that every time when they're talking about dope rappers from Slaughterhouse, I hear Royce, I hear Crook, I hear Joe Budden, but I never really hear Joel as much. They don't talk about Joe Budden as much, but I've heard his name thrown out there.
Yeah.
But nobody ever says, Joel is one of the dopest. And I'm just like, what the hell are y'all hearing that I'm not hearing? Because some of my favorite verses came from Joel Ortiz.
Oh, Joel, nice.
Yeah, so
Joel, nice.
I just thought it was kind of weird, that his name doesn't get brought up in the conversation a whole lot. But it's the interview is out there. Go check it out. Shout out to Crook. His Crook's Corner. I hope that he keeps doing big things with that because he's a good person for interviews. A lot of people, like, just to bring this up, Drink Champs is a dope show.
Yeah.
It's a dope show because they have some of the best people that they've interviewed as far as guests. And, the environment is cool. But Nori is not the best interviewer. nor
I agree with
you
that.
know, he's good, but he knows how to ask those questions you always want to hear. But sometimes he'll overtalk them, and you know, and they never get their answer out. And I'll be like, oh, come on, but he's good. So I want to give him his flowers. You know what I mean? Other than that, he's really good. But Crooked Eye is somebody who really makes sure he listens. So when he does his interviews, he's always trying to soak in whatever you're saying, and so he needs to be just as big as a Drink Champs, you know, and Joe Budden and all of that. You know what I mean? Because Joe's got a good podcast going too, but Crook needs to get that same level because he's dope, man, when it comes to interviews. So anyway, yeah, man. But you know, I just wanted to kind of bring that up, you know, just to say go check that out. You haven't seen it, I'm assuming, right?
Nah, I haven't seen it, but I'll check it. Yeah, I'll check it out because I started watching. There's just so much, you know what I'm saying? Right. I started watching some of the stuff. Actually, I ain't really. That's another thing. I need to catch up on Doggy Diamonds. I ain't watched Doggy Diamonds in a while.
I've been watching a lot of Choke No Joke lately.
Yeah,
I haven't watched Doggy Diamonds in a minute, man. So I'm gonna have to get back on that. It's a lot of people. I be forgetting, man. Remember when I had to recreate my Instagram because it got hacked?
Yeah.
There's some people I still forgot to follow, like Michael Rappaport. You know, he kept me entertained, man. Yeah. Anytime I saw something from him on there, it was like, yeah, let me listen to what he's talking about. So, you know, I got to get back into following a lot more people that I had on my timeline before. But anyway, you want to talk about, you want to talk about Benny the Butcher?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
You know, it's been some rumblings, man, where, you know, Benny the Butcher, and Freddie Gibbs might have some little static going on. I don't know if it'll be anything serious, but I think it just stems from like a miscommunication, if I understand right.
Yeah.
But, you know, more importantly, you know, I've seen where Freddie Gibbs was saying, you know, he about to drop something about Benny, and Benny was saying he about to drop something. Haven't really heard much of it yet, but just kind of talk, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, if
they do get to this point where they battle it out on the mic, who do you think would be the better artist as far as lyrical?
I don't know, because I've heard Benny. Mm-hmm. I've heard Freddie on some projects. I'm not saying he's not nice, but I'm not familiar with Fred.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and listen to really get a good analysis of it. Benny nice.
Yeah.
You know, actually, you know, I've been saying, you know, I've been people comparing him to like the next Jay-Z as far as certain things. So I would definitely have to see.
Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of the same way. You know, I've heard a little bit of Freddie Gibbs stuff, but not a whole lot. But from what I've heard, he's pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, his rapping style is a little bit different from Benny the Butcher, but I think it would be an interesting matchup. It would be probably one of those where it's hard to pick a winner. You know what I mean? So, you know, but it would still be interesting to see if they, you know, toss it up a little bit.
But man, it's just like the Freddie Gibbs, man, he beefing with everybody.
Right. Exactly.
Jim Jones.
It's like, come on.
Dang, man. Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah. He might be one of the people, man. Maybe he attracts it to himself.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know, we'll see what happens with that, man. I just think it's interesting. It's funny because they've actually done music together.
Yeah.
You know, he's done a track with Benny the Butcher and Freddie Gibbs, and Freddie's also worked with Westside Gunn, and he's also done stuff with Conway. So it's weird, you know, now all of a sudden, you know, because of some mix up on words or something like that, something that was taken out of context, now y'all might have beef. You know what I mean? So I hope they can resolve it.
Yeah, man. I hope it don't. I mean, and even if it is, I hope it just stay on wax. You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay on wax, don't go to no street shit.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we don't need none of that right now.
None of it. No. But yeah, man. So you know that's interesting. You know, we'll see what happens if it starts to elevate. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I hate it. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Just entertain the. I'll be right back. I ain't on the way too far.
I'm gonna juggle some shit. Let me see if I can find some shit to juggle. But you know, again, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about you know, Benny the Butcher possibly having a war of words with Freddie Gibbs. You know, if you're familiar with both of their content. If you're not, you may want to go back and check out some of both of their music, so you can kind of get an idea, or you can even find videos about the beef on YouTube and stuff like that. So I don't think it'll go anywhere seriously. I think it's just one of them. If they do something, it'll be one or two songs, one or two freestyles or some shit like that. It'll probably end just as quick as it started. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, shout out to everybody on Instagram. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Everybody. You know what I mean? We got YouTube. We got Twitter. We're not that heavy on Twitter, but we throw some stuff up there every now and then. So, Twitter is like where you go where you just want to hear the gossip, you know what I mean? Or who they talking about, who's trending, you know what I mean? Who's been talked about on Black Twitter, so so normally when I'm up there, I'm just going up there to see who's being talked about and, is it worthy of conversation, so y'all let us know, But anyway, we're going to close out the show pretty soon, but, we kind of want to throw one more topic out there at y'all, unless Howie has something else that he wants to throw out there. But, I only have one more topic I wanted to throw out there just so you can have a healthy conversation. Oh, and let me just apologize. Because of the way that we're filming, it's hard to get my green screen going. So this episode's probably not going to have much on green screen effects. I'm going to do my best if I can, but if I can't, it'll still be up on YouTube and all of that. You'll probably get two versions on YouTube, the live recording and the one where I go back and edit it or whatever.
Yeah. What's up? Sorry about that.
Nah, you good, man, But yeah, I was just telling them about, how the green screen effects ain't been the greatest lately.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
We might not be able to do that this week. But yeah, so we were going to throw out there, about the story of the, the young black man, Amir Locke, who, got shot up by the cops out in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And you were saying that they found him not guilty, the cops?
Yeah, they let him off.
That's crazy.
And then they talking about, the police department want to give condolence. Yeah, they got condolence to the family. It's like, goddamn, he pretty much.
It's embarrassing, man.
I mean, man.
Don't even come out your mouth with that shit, man.
Man.
I mean, if y'all got off scot-free, it's just, there's no way. I don't see how. But that's the justice system we got, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, I hate that for his family because they deserve better than that.
Yeah,
but,
man.
you want to see justice brought, but, they always find these little loopholes and shit to get around. Well, they were just doing their job. No, the fuck they
were. They just, man, a lot of these, they doing they shit sloppy, man.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but again, and it's just funny to me, man. Like, you don't really hear this happening to, and I'm pretty sure it might be happening to other groups of people.
Right.
But you really don't hear this happening but to, like, black people. Yep. You think about it. You don't hear it happen to Asians. You don't hear it happen to Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
Damn sure ain't hearing it happening to these Ukrainians that just came.
Right. Exactly.
You ain't hearing about that.
Yeah.
But black people, man, we're going in the house. Oh, it's the
yeah.
wrong house.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous, man. You can't get around it. I mean, it's embarrassing to know that our system of law can be twisted so much, in certain cases, like in the Breonna Taylor case, how they were able to get off. The only issue that they had was, we're not going to prosecute you for shooting her house and him and her. We're going to prosecute you because one of those bullets accidentally went into your neighbor's house. You know what I mean? So they got off by, I think we losing one of them.
Yeah, that was probably done.
But yeah, they got off with the whole, so, we had a problem with one of your bullets going into the neighbor's house. I'm like, okay, but you shot up her shit with like 30, 40 bullets. but one went over here, and now that's what you're getting prosecuted for. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't make it make sense, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with saying you did wrong by accidentally getting a bullet into a neighbor's house, but that's not the priority in this situation.
No,
we got a much bigger situation.
Yeah,
but this
also,
one little thing is the one you chose to prosecute them on.
Because in the grand scheme of things, Black lives don't matter.
Not at all.
At all.
You know, that's their way of still trying to make us 3/5 of a man.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know,
facts.
Yeah.
So to those officers, man, don't wish nothing bad on you.
Don't wish nothing bad on you. But
God damn it, I don't wish nothing good.
I almost don't even want to say the first part. I just want to say the last part.
I don't want
But yeah, man, I just think it's a travesty, man.
Yeah, man.
I really feel bad, you know. So hopefully we'll see better results. You know, it's like sometimes you see a case where you'll get some sort of justice, but this wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
So you got any other topics you want to throw out there?
We didn't give a question of the day.
Oh snap! We sure didn't. Did you have anything right now?
What would it what would hip hop be like if DMX was still
here? Yeah. That would be a big thing because I mean he was definitely planning on doing a lot more with music.
Oh, facts.
So he was about to shake it up a little bit. So I was kind of happy about that. I think things would be a little bit different. Speaking of that, Jay-Z actually made a reference to something like that on the song with Pusha T where he was addressing Faison Love.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying that a lot of people throw shots at him like, you know, if Big was here, things would be different.
Yep.
And he was like, he said, yeah, but if Big was here, y'all would have got the commission. Which, if y'all don't know, that was a project that Big and Jay wanted to do together, like a compilation album with themselves.
Oh, kind of like The Firm.
Right. It was going to be called The Commission.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they mentioned it once or twice back in the day, maybe on a song or two, but yeah, they just never got around to it. And I ain't gonna lie, I think it would have been good.
That would have been dope. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think it would have been the best Jay-Z at that time. I think it would have been good, but I think like if they had, like if Biggs was around and they waited, let's say 5-7 years, when you really got that elevated version of Jay, I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
But the 90s version of Jay wasn't really my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, when he was, as Nas said, used to rap like the Fooshnickens. You know, flipping the tongue, digging Jay-Z, the AZ, whatever. All of that wasn't really my favorite. So for that reasons, I'm out. but yeah, he's cool. I just think, you know, I think it would have been more of a top tier album had they given it for a few more years if Big was still here.
Oh, that'd have been crazy, man. If they had to commit like The Firm in the commission.
Right.
Yo, that'd have been fucking crazy.
That would have been nuts, man. Nuts.
Woo!
So, you know.
That would have been crazy.
Big was ready to do it, though. So, you know. But Big, you know, from what I understand, his plan was not to really rap very long. He wanted to make a few albums and hurry up and retire.
Yeah.
He was trying to have a quick, let me just get in, make a lot of money, and get back out. Because Big was just like, I just want to enjoy life. I just want to kick back and not think about all the hardships that I went through as a kid, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that was how Big looked at it, but I don't think the fans would have allowed that. The fans would have just kept, come on, man, we need more music. We need more, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, God, his talent.
Yeah, I mean, like Jay-Z, he could retire if he want for music, but people are always going to keep saying, but we need more, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, he's gotten to that elite status in hip-hop that, you know, people just expect. Every now and then we still need a Jay album, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think about the question of the day. You know, how would hip-hop be if DMX was still alive? Because we definitely would have gotten more music. And remember, I told you, it was one producer said he had a bunch of DMX songs that he was going to drop as an album. I can't remember who it was.
Dane Grease.
Was it Dane Grease? It might have been, yeah. But he said he had like maybe 50 songs. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, I'm ready to put it out. I'm just trying to decide where and how to drop it. So that's going to be interesting if we can actually get that.
Yeah.
That'll let us know, how people appreciate DMX. But yeah, I think that's all I had, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that question. I think that DMX would have definitely still been shaking up the industry if he was still here. So, but anyway, man, any other things you want to throw out there?
No, that's it.
All right, man. So for episode 201.
201.
Thank y'all for choosing us every week. The little bit of y'all that do. Special shout out to R2G2.
He's always on the joint.
Us,
Yep.
We appreciate that. He's one of our loyal followers. So,
and remember, he also helped to make the beats.
Yes, sir. And he been dropping music lately.
We're
gonna have to post some of his stuff, man. I've been meaning to do that.
And we gotta interview him again.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on the show. So pretty soon we'll be trying to get the show back at the Bat Cave. We'll try to get it back. Right now we're on location.
We in the slums, Shaolin right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, tried hip hop strikes again.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right, man. Well, for episode 201, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we will see y'all on the next one. All right.
Peace.